before we begin. If stories like this hit close to home, take a second to subscribe to the channel, and when you're done, tell me in the comments, would you have stayed or walked away the moment she said those words? The text came in while she was still in the next room. I'm outside. Wear the black dress. You looked insane in it last time. My hand froze over her phone. I hadn't meant to see it. I was just plugging it in. Hers had died earlier, and she asked me to charge it. No suspicion. No second thoughts. Just trust. The kind that makes you careless. I stared at the message, waiting for my brain to correct it, to twist it into something harmless. But it didn't. Because deep down, I already knew something wasn't right. Hey, she called from the bedroom. Did you plug it in? Yeah, I replied, my voice sounding distant even to me. I set the phone down carefully, like it might explode if I held it too long. When she walked out, she looked different. Not physically, but there was an energy to her. Restless, distracted, like her mind was somewhere else entirely. Who's texting you? I asked casually, leaning against the counter. She didn't even look at the phone. Just a friend, she said. That word again. Friend. It had become her shield lately. Her answer for everything that didn't make sense. Late nights? Friend. Random calls? Friend. Plans she forgot to mention? Friend. I nodded slowly, even though something inside me tightened. It hadn't always been like this. There was a time when she told me everything. When her day was mine and mine was hers. When silence between us felt comfortable, not suspicious. But somewhere along the way things shifted. First it was small. She started going out more. New clothes I'd never seen before. Perfume she only wore on girls' nights. I told myself it was normal. People change. Relationships evolve. But change doesn't usually come with secrets. That night she stood in front of the mirror, adjusting her dress. Black. Of course it was black. You going out? I asked even though I already knew the answer. Yeah, she said casually. Just for a bit. With who? She paused. Just for a second. Friends. I exhaled slowly. You mind if I come? That's when she turned to look at me. Really looked at me. And something in her expression hardened. It's not that kind of night, she said. What does that mean? It means, she replied, her tone sharpening. I want to go out without being questioned. I felt heat rise in my chest. I'm not questioning you. I'm asking because you've been acting different lately. She laughed. Not warmly. Not kindly. Just dismissively. If you have a problem, she said, grabbing her purse, then maybe you should leave. The words landed heavier than I expected. Like she'd said them before. Maybe just not out loud. I stood there staring at her. Are you serious? I asked quietly. She shrugged. I'm tired of this, she said. Tired of feeling like I have to explain every little thing I do. You don't, I said. Just the things that don't make sense. She rolled her eyes. It's called having a life. And I'm not part of it anymore? That hit something. I saw it in her face. A flicker of guilt. But it disappeared just as quickly. Don't do that, she muttered. Don't twist this into something it's not. I almost laughed. Because I already knew what it was. I just didn't have proof. Until she left. The moment the door closed behind her, the silence felt different. Louder. Heavier. Like the truth had just stepped out with her. I lasted 20 minutes. That's how long I sat there staring at nothing before I grabbed my keys. I didn't have a plan. Just a feeling I couldn't ignore anymore. The address came from her messages. I told myself I wouldn't check. But I did. And there it was. A location pinned. A bar across town. When I got there, my hands were shaking. Not from anger. Not yet. From something worse. Fear. The kind that whispers, you're about to lose something you can't get back. I saw her before she saw me. Standing outside. Laughing. That same laugh I used to think was mine. And next to her. Him. The man from the message. I knew it instantly. Not because I recognized him. But because of the way she looked at him. Like I didn't exist. I didn't walk up right away. I just watched. And in those few seconds, everything became clear. The distance. The secrecy. The late nights. It wasn't random. It was him. When I finally stepped forward, her smile disappeared. Hey, I said. Simple. Calm. But it cut through everything. Her eyes widened. What are you doing here? I looked at her. Then at him. Then back at her. You told me to leave if I had a problem, I said. I guess I just needed to see what the problem was. Silence. Thick. Uncomfortable. He shifted slightly, clearly unsure. She crossed her arms. It's not what you think, she said. I almost smiled. It never is, I replied. She tried to explain. Said they were just talking. Said I was overreacting. Said I pushed her away with my constant suspicion. And for a moment, I almost believed her. Because it would have been easier. Less painful. Less final. But then I remembered the message. You looked insane in it last time. Last time. Not tonight. Not innocent. Not new. How long? I asked. She hesitated. And that hesitation told me everything. I nodded slowly. Yeah, I said. That's what I thought. The drive home was quiet. Not because we didn't have anything to say. But because there was nothing left worth saying. She cried. Apologized. Said she didn't mean for it to go this far. That she still loved me. That it was a mistake. But mistakes don't usually repeat themselves. Choices do. That night I packed a bag. Just like she told me to. If I had a problem, I should leave. So I did. Weeks later I still think about that moment. The way she said it. So easily. Like I was disposable. And maybe to her I was. But I'm not to myself. Because walking away wasn't losing her. It was finding the part of me that refused to stay where I wasn't respected.